I'm a 34-year-old male, married to a 32-year-old female for the past 5 years. Everything seemed perfect until I stumbled upon something that flipped my world upside down. It started on a mundane Saturday morning while cleaning the attic. Hidden behind a stack of dusty boxes, I found an old, forgotten folder. Inside were documents revealing a secret that my wife had kept. She had a child before we met, a child she gave up for adoption. The discovery left me paralyzed, my mind racing with questions. At first, I doubted what I saw, hoping it was a mistake or a misunderstanding. But as I combed through the papers, the truth became undeniable. My initial impulse was to confront her immediately, to demand answers. Yet something held me back, perhaps fear of the consequences or wanting to understand more before broaching such a sensitive subject. The child, now a teenager at 14, was born when my wife was just 18. The circumstances of the birth were tumultuous, shaped by her difficult financial situation and pressure from her family. Reading through the documents, I felt a strange mix of emotions, none of which I could articulate. The dilemma gnawed at me. Do I confront her and risk upheaval, or keep silent and live with the secret? Living with this newfound knowledge was like carrying a weight, one I couldn't share with anyone. I found myself behaving differently, sometimes pulling away from her, other times overcompensating with affection. My wife's occasional moments of introspection now seemed laden with a deeper sadness, her distant looks suddenly making sense. The breaking point came during a family dinner. The topic of children and starting a family came up, as it often does. As my wife spoke, I detected a hesitation, a flicker of something unresolved. It was in that moment that the secret felt like a third presence in the room, an uninvited guest in our lives. That night, as we settled into our usual evening routine, I knew I couldn't carry this alone any longer. Sitting across from her in the dim light of our living room, I revealed what I had found. I focused on the facts, detailing my discovery without letting emotion cloud my words. Her reaction was immediate, a mix of shock and something else, perhaps a touch of relief that the truth was finally out. The aftermath was a whirlwind. My wife was initially silent, processing the revelation that her past had caught up with her. The air between us was thick with tension, yet there was also an unspoken understanding. In the days that followed, we navigated the choppy waters of our relationship, unsure of what lay ahead. Reflecting on whether I was wrong to keep silent for as long as I did, I find myself caught in a web of uncertainty. Was it a betrayal to withhold my knowledge, or was it a necessary step to ensure we both were ready to face the truth? Either way, the secret has irrevocably changed our lives, leaving us to redefine what our future will look like from here.